Portugal is not just a country, it's a quiet story written in light, stone, and wind. Let's read it one village at a time. From cliffs to cloud lines, each village in Portugal holds a chapter of silence too rich to rush. Some places aren't found, they're felt. And Portugal keeps them tucked where time walks barefoot. Behind every winding road, a doorway opens onto stillness, craft, and skies that have seen it all. This isn't tourism. This is memory gathering. 12 places where presence outlasts footprints. Travel Canvas invites you now, not to visit, but to witness. Portugal's quietest wonders await. Crowned in granite, Sortelia spirals a hill-like time made visible, walls and windows aglow before the sun even breaks the ridge. Streets pour downward in cobbled veins, arched doors and shuttered eyes guarding secrets older than maps. Granite homes huddle close as if still bracing for siege, rooftops rust red, walls cool from 1,000 dawns. At the crown, a castle clawed from earth surveys all, its shadow long, its silence immense. By twilight, sun paints the granite rose, bells echo, not to summon, but to remind. Night wraps the stones in velvet hush, Sortelia sleeps with one eye open, dream-watching a world it no longer needs to join. Tucked deep in the Serra do Aça, Piedao climbs like black script on a green page, schist walls catching first light on a steep slope. Stone paths zigzag like old veins, each twist perfumed with rosemary, each stair worn by centuries of quiet souls. A white chapel guards the slope, its facade bright against coal-colored homes, its bell a soft pulse across folded hills. By dusk, lamps bloom like fireflies, amber windows lighting the quiet like stars scattered across a dark quilt. Silence grows textured, woven with wind, stirred by sheep bells, and folded into stone like lullabies. Night breathes slowly in Pier Dow, stars drift above like kind eyes, and the village hums a lullaby only old stones remember. Montserrat floats above the Alentejo like a stone sail, its walls whitewashed by centuries of wind and endless sky. The castle stands like a sentinel, battlement squared to silence, watching the border where history breathes dust. Streets ripple with lime and cobble, potted lavender, cork doorways, and sundials still remembering yesterday. Church bells summon echoes more than people now, doves scatter from belfries as prayers hang soft in air. Evening turns windows to mirrors, wine spills laughter across terraces where time tastes like olive and dust. Night rises slow and royal, above Alentejo's hush, stars reign where once swords clashed. Talaznal peeks through pine and mist, a cluster of stone cottages nestled in the looser hills like moss-grown memory. Narrow paths twist through silence, where stacked schist listens more than it speaks, and time steps softly. A single cafe breathes life, espresso steam and cinnamon cake weaving warmth into mountain air. Above, forest trails cradle whispers, hikers brushing branches, deer tracks vanishing into wet leaves. Golden hour stains the schist amber, walls glowing like fire without flame, as owls begin their watch. Night gathers like a hush, Talaznal sleeps as stars gather between pines, its story whispered in smoke and frost. Perched high above almond groves, Costello Rodrigo watches the borderlands, its golden ruins glowing before the day fully wakes. Walls lean with history's weight, where monks, kings, and spies once walked the same red dust stones. Vines climb between cracks, pottery shards rest where window glass once watched both peace and siege. The village breathes softly, cobblers' hammers quiet now, but rosemary still stirs from sun-warmed ledges. Sunsets like bronze across stone, bells mark the end not with sound, but with long golden hush. At night, silence returns like a king, stars bloom where torches once flared, and the ruins dream in soft dominion. Marvau clings to a cliff spine like a crown of clouds, its white walls kissed by sky, its heart folded in stone. Costello de Marvau holds the wind's allegiance, its towers etched with centuries of watchful silence. Lanes drop like whispers, stone steps, shaded corners, and fountains murmuring in mossy tongues. Alentejo stretches below like a woven rug, olive groves, cork fields, and rivers shimmering like thread. As light softens, bells summon peace, notes rolling over roofs where dusk paints every tile with memory. Night ascends gently, stars nest in silence, and Marval rests like a fortress holding sleep itself. Hidden in a green crease of the Serra de São Macario, Aldea da Pina appears like a secret whispered by the earth itself. Just a dozen homes hold the village, a handful of souls, slate walls, and the slow pulse of mountain time. A stream cuts through like a silver thread, its hush blending with wind and the clink of firewood. Trails lead upward, steep, breathless, rewarding, with views that spill over the world like forgotten song. Evening falls like a hush, fires flicker inside, and stone glows with all the heat of remembered hands. Stars arrive with reverence, one by one, like prayers cast upward from the valley's cradle. Cradled in the Penida Mountains, Lindoso wakes slowly, its stone granaries standing like sentinels in the morning mist. The castle once guarded a kingdom's edge, now it watches quiet fields and shadows shaped by centuries. Granite homes echo with quiet labor, wood stacked, cheese cooled, herbs drying on stone. In Lindoso, time gathers like rain in grooves, soft, patient, shaping stone and soul alike. Evening coats the granaries in gold, their shadows fall long, like pages from a quiet story. Night comes hushed and clear, stars blooming above roofs that have waited generations to be noticed. Monsanto clings to granite giants, homes scooped into boulders, as if earth and man co-wrote its walls. Steps wind between giants and gardens, where doors are carved from rock and legends linger in each crevice. Stone stairs and tiled windows mark the rhythm of bells, of breeze, of bread shared in shadows. High above the plains, silence takes shape, etched in cliffside shrines and cairns of memory. Twilight sets the stone aglow, cobble, cliff, and crow steeped in rose and copper tones. At night, Monsanto hums beneath stars, part mountain, part memory, all still watching. Obido sits like a story in stone, whitewashed walls and crimson blooms wrapped within ancient ramparts. Each arch, each shutter, each step, speaks in colors and curves, once watched by queens, now kissed by sun. In Obidos, time is sweetened, ginger in her sipped in chocolate cups, bakeries breathing sugar and spice. Ramparts offer a royal view, fields ripple to the coast, banners whisper where swords once rang. Dusk softens everything, gold across white facades, candles flickering where poets once passed. Night folds the village gently, Obidos glows like parchment in firelight, still telling tales. Azenhas do Martitas on a cliff above the Atlantic, white homes clutching rock as waves carve stories below. Here the sea is neighbor and sculptor, shaping not just cliffs but customs passed hand to hand. Salt air seasons everything, stone walls, old recipes, and friendships stewed under sun and storm. Tide pools hide tiny dramas, each shell and shimmer a universe reflected in quiet eyes. Sunset turns Azenhas into sculpture, light cutting roofs, shadows drawing veins across the stone. At night, the village listens, waves, wind, and windows breathing stories that only the sea truly remembers. High in the Serra da Estrela, Sabugueiro perches where clouds break, stone homes and sheep paths stitched into sky. Here, granite is gospel, hearths built from boulder and breath, each crack seasoned with time. The rhythm is alpine, wool spun slow, cheese shaped by hand, snow whispering against tile. Sabugueiro listens, to wind, to hoofbeats, to voices carried like pine smoke between ridges. Evening softens the mountain, peach and violet across the peaks, a hush settling with the frost. And under stars, Sabugueiro waits, not to be found, but to be remembered in stillness. Tell us what lingered most: stone, scent, sea, or story. Let slowness be your compass. And if Portugal calls again, we'll be here, awaiting on the quiet path. If these hidden roads stirred something still inside you, subscribe to Travel Canvas. Let the next whisper find you.